Hey, boo, hey. So it's 7:46 in the morning. It is December 18th, 2025. We are almost at the end of the year. So let's see what is coming up for today or whenever this energy resonates, whenever you catch this. I know I've been away for a couple of days. Sat myself down. Everybody needs a little off time. So ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we go into this reading. And please block out anyone who would distract us from the message. They're making me use these cards. Okay. Because I have been seeing this deck in my mind's eye 111 on the timer. So it could be cuffing season for somebody. Now, whether, and look, the date is circled on Christmas. So Christmas could be significant. This may be cuffing season for somebody. For others of you, you may be going exclusive. But yeah, okay. So you're closing the door to some things. I saw 132 on the timer, or 131. For some of you, January 31st. Is there a January 31st? Shit, I don't remember no more. We'll know when we get to it. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me look. Let me not be an asshole. And no, I don't remember. It's 7 something in the morning. No, I do not. It's funny because the calendar, when it opens up, is 31. So yeah, January 31st. All right, I do be right. Okay. 222 on the timer. For some of you, you're getting in harmony with yourself and others. For some of you, as you can see, like the cards say, you're closing the door to certain things. I heard first certain behaviors. Hey, boo, hey, good morning. Um, thanks for the like. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. But yeah, you're closing the door to certain things. Now, for some of you, there are certain people who are going to be left behind in 2025, and you won't be in contact with these people come 2026. Straight up. Um, you're letting go, not only of, like I said before, behavior, certain people. There are certain places as well that you may not show up to anymore. For some of you, you may be closing the door at, on the influencer side of your life. Um, for others of you, you may be closing the door mm, and releasing perfectionism when it comes to your influencer life. Now, others of you, you're becoming an influencer in some way. Some of you are changing your niche and um, your content or content strategy. Some of you are also just going to go viral for something. Maybe it's something that you say, something that you do. For some of you, your pets are going to make you go viral. Like, and you're thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to post this cute video, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And boom, next thing you know, it has 1 million views on it. But yeah, for some of you, even though the card isn't out here, I feel like you're going to be an overnight success. Now, for some of you, you're closing the door to being friend zoned and you're opening yourself up to dating. Some of you could be online dating as well. Now, some of you too, you could be isolating yourself to recharge at this time. It could be to build your status online. For For some of you, someone who friend zoned you, that's not how they really feel. And you're going to find that out. I feel like if you haven't spoken to this person in a while, if you haven't seen them in a while, um, let's see. I feel like they've been, sorry, I'm reading comments. They've been basically working on themselves. For some of you, this is you. Like I said before, you're isolating yourself because it is you versus you. Yep. And from doing that, you're gonna receive your big break. But I'm gonna let you know now, this status that you're walking into, the fact that you're able to overcome all odds is gonna trigger the fuck out of some people. And it's possibly someone that maybe you had a situationship with, or even if you were married to this person at one time, even if you were dating in a relationship, it doesn't matter. Like, there's someone who's going to be pissed off because you're successful. Yep, somebody's going to slide in your DMs. 1111 could be significant. Um, yeah, I'm hearing temporary discomfort for long-term rewards. So yeah, you let something go. For some of you, something triggered you, and it lit a fire up underneath you, which made you really like go within and lock in with yourself. And now you're about to get payback. Now, for some of you, you had a toxic lover or whatever that you let go of. This person rebounded with someone else, and that shit, it's not working out how they wanted it to. It really isn't. While you're over here having success, maybe solo, dolo, it's somebody else somewhere else that is not in a safe space. Now, for some of you, someone is gonna slide into your DMs, or this is how you guys met. Um, that is or has become your safe space. Hey, good morning. Huh. Yeah, for some of you, the person from your past, they had a sneaky link that turned into their main. And yeah, that shit didn't work out how it was supposed to. Um, Especially for some of you, like this person, these people, it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic or anything, because shit, somebody that you share some level of intimacy with, or that you were cool with, even, it doesn't matter. Put the energy where it resonates. Like, they're going to be mad about your success. For some of you, it's the fact that you're successful before this person. Hmm. For some of you, you released yourself emotionally from a lot of people. Like, a lot of the grudges and the things that you were holding on to, you're forgiving yourself and you're forgiving others. You ain't forgetting shit now, okay? You ain't forgetting nothing. But you may be forgiving those people, and forgiveness doesn't always mean that those people are welcome back into your life or your space either. Straight up. For some of you, you're letting go of what used to trigger you. Like, you've learned from it now. For some of you, you've learned, or realized rather, how far you've come, maybe since you've been in like this toxic relationship. Now, for some of you too, whoever you were in that relationship with, if they kept triggering you, if they kept like emotionally abusing you, maybe even physically or financially as well, oh, spirit is about to spin the block on whoever that is. Now, while all that chaos is going on in the background, you're about to live a luxury life. Yep. For some of you, you had to sit down and learn something, learn a new skill, develop yourself is what I'm hearing, or develop a product, um, a business model or a product line. For some of you, you're going to partner with a brand that maybe has to do with like sleep or like bedtime. Um, I heard Dr. Teal's, but I don't know. I'm getting fluffy things, so maybe your business has to do with that. Like maybe your business has to do with like going to bed, sleeping. Maybe these are pillows and sheets, and this is a bedding line. Mm, it's something there though. Huh. Not me hearing the song from Beauty and the Beast. There's something there that wasn't there before. Mm. And maybe that's what it is too for some of you too. Like there's a new fire lit within you. There's new energy surrounding you. There's a sense of urgency for some of you within you. Yeah, that recharge card that we saw earlier. You're fully recharged now. You're brand new. So you're getting brand new beginnings. For some of you, you're going to retire yourself early. And I just got a notification. What's this? Well, we saw cuffing season coming out at the beginning. So for some of you, you may have, you may be cuffed this cuffing season. Also, the fact that your dreams are becoming a reality, you almost may feel like it's not real. Like you might try and gaslight yourself out of something. Maybe even a relationship. But I'm hearing spirit say, "Don't you run from me." Matter of fact, you know what it is? It's Whitney Houston and um the Cinderella movie with Brandy, when she's putting everything together as the fairy godmother for Cinderella. She's talking to one of the mice who tries to run away from her as she's turning them into the horses. So horses, mice could be significant. Somebody could see a mouse. Mickey Mouse could be significant. Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Oh yeah, so Mickey and Minnie Mouse, from what I've seen, I don't know how true it is. Because I didn't do any deeper research on it. But Mickey and Minnie Mouse are supposed to be having a baby. Disney is supposed to be extending their storyline in that way. Allegedly, old faces that we used to see when we were smaller, that, from the past, are returning to be a part of the storyline. So for some of you, that's a message for you too. Someone that you may end up with soon, that you're thinking is just going to be, a little situationship, or maybe this is how things began with you and this person at one point in time. Um, yeah, y'all are coming together, and for some of you, you may not believe, like, I can't believe I got pregnant that fast, or I can't believe I got them pregnant that fast. Like, but no, is I feel like something is meant to be deeper than what you think it is at surface level. Now, for others of you too, I feel like you're breaking a cycle when it comes to relationships, with someone being able to lie to you and to distort reality with you, emotionally manipulate you. You're choosing not to settle anymore. That is you breaking a certain cycle with yourself. You don't want anyone who's going to be fake with you. Nah, for some of you, I ain't gonna lie to you. You may have had to fake it until you make it, right? But I feel like in a minute you're finally about to make it, and the people that wanted to cause conflicts and all types of bullshit in your life, again, you waking up and you broken cycles. And look, I'm getting a notification right now. And yeah, what you had to fake is gonna be your reality. For some of you, these are the visualizations. Like you visualized yourself with a certain with a certain amount in your bank account. For others of you, that's what spirit wants you to do, is start visualizing that. For some of you, you need to make like a collage or something. You can use Pinterest or Canva to do it, just off bill, um as a suggestion, and use that as your vision board, and as your wallpaper on your phone. For yeah, you need to make a vision board. I don't know if it's for some of you, it's gonna vary, but for some of you, you need to make a vision board for the next 2 weeks. I'm hearing for the next 30 days. For some of you, you need to make your vision board um, from December to February. For others of you, from January to March. For some of you, you need to make a vision board every 3 to 4 months, like to keep you on task. For some of you too, you're waking up to the drama that's around you, and how certain people are like really fucking fake. Yeah, for others of you, you're making better decisions with your money. Now, again, remember I said you had to fake it till you make it? That's because it was divine timing, my baby. Like, spirit had to sit you down. And for others of you, you had to make this money like silently. You know what I'm saying? Everybody couldn't be involved. Like, this was one of those moments where it was between you and God. So that's why this blessing is between you and God. Everybody isn't meant to know this. Everybody isn't meant to know how prosperous you are or will be. For some of you, God set you in certain spaces and situations with certain problems to see how other people would react to you and how they would treat you before this blessing was bestowed upon you. Because for some of you, you were placed in places where you're going to end up being those people's boss or higher up or whatever. For some of you, I'm hearing, the old school saying, the same people, how does it go? Like the same people that you saw going up, you'll see coming down, or you see on the way back down, something like that. But that's kind of the energy that is given. Like, while you were still the janitor and they were the CEO, they treated you like shit. You feel me? And I was always taught, like, you treat the janitor and the CEO the same way, with dignity and value, respect, integrity. For some of you, that was part of the shadow work. Is spirit had to get you to a point where no matter what other people were doing, you remain faithful, not only to yourself, but to your dreams, to your goals, things like that. Where you were, no matter what them motherfuckers do, yeah, it might piss you off every now and again, but you still stayed at a place where you didn't let that shit bother you to your core, where it really shook you. And it took you a minute. It took you a long time to get there. For some of you, there were certain things, yeah, look, certain signs that spirit was trying to give you over and over and over and over again. They tried to sugarcoat the fuck out of this shit for you. But it got to a point where they really had to like get up in your face and like get real with you. Like, hey, I need you to see this. But I also need you to trust me too. Because look at this. right? Remember when we were kids and they would say, "Oh, you can't eat no candy before." Look, because we do it now with our own children, right? So remember when we were kids and they said, "Oh, don't eat no candy on Halloween until we go home and check it." Look, it was certain people that spirit woke you up to because you didn't check these people. And for some of you, as the years look, because the way that they're giving it to me is like Halloween candy, like Easter candy. Um, what other holiday do they give kids candy throughout the year? Anyway, um, but it's like for some of you too, spirit had to wake you up because you kept thinking the shit that was actually good for you wasn't real. Like it was gonna be a trick in it. That's kind of deep. Like you may have been so used to like toxic shit that when the good shit came around, you didn't know how to react to it. Like you were so used to like maybe the abuse or whatever that once the good things came around, you didn't know like maybe how to treat it or how to respond to it for some of you. Or again, like I said, or like it says on the card, you thought it was too good to be true. Now, for some of you, something is about to happen for you. This money is about to come in, this opportunity. For some of you, you're going to get woken out of your sleep by a phone call or several phone calls. And you're going to think that this is too good to be true, but it's actually real. Like it's happening. There's no hidden agenda, nothing. For some of you, you think that you're someone's side piece. You're not. Mm. What's the situation? Mm. Somebody could be giving you mixed signals. For some of you, this could be a boss. It doesn't have to be. For some of you, be mindful of certain coworkers inviting you out to certain places. I don't know. If you don't trust them at work, don't trust them outside of work. For others of you, it's certain people that you may have connections with. They fake as hell. You're gonna figure out that they're fake as hell. That they're only around possibly for the money and shit. The money that they can make with you. For some of you, you had to fight your own demons and your own shadows. Um, Maybe when it came to your success, you didn't mind being like the worker, but you really were always meant to be the boss, if that makes sense. Like you had a problem committing to, I heard, committing to your destiny. Mm. For some of you too, your boss might be trying to sleep with you. This person could be married. It wouldn't sit right with you. Like you put a boundary up with this person. For some of you, you quit on the spot because you can't be fake to this lady when she come in the door or this man. Because some of you part of the LGBT community. For some of you, this person may be down low or just bisexual. For others of you, you may not know that this person has an open relationship, or that is the that's the excuse or whatever they're gonna tell you as to why they feel like they can do this with you. For some of you, you don't need to include certain family members in your hustle. For others of you, this could be certain friends. For some of you, you're realizing who's real and who's fake, and you're adjusting accordingly. Yeah, for going into next year, you're realizing who to keep close and who to separate yourself from. Um, maybe who to move in silence with. Yeah, certain people that you're not going to be telling about, that you're going to be leaving on red, that you're not going to be telling your business to, or you're going to remember it. Like something is going to happen to trigger deja vu or maybe a memory. For some of you, you're leaving certain people behind because shit, they kept leaving you on red. Maybe these people are gonna have a problem with you because while they were leaving you on red, you were behind the scenes working on some shit that now is gonna blow up. And while they were breadcrumbing you, you was hustling. Like it's like I ain't really got nothing for you. It's like for some of you too, certain people like watched you struggle when they could have helped you. And it's like when you get to the place that you really want to be, you're not gonna want to fuck with them. Look, for some of you, these people talk shit behind your back. For some of you, these were the people who were supposed to care about you or love you the most, but they was really fake. We saw them fake ass cards back there. I remember earlier in the reading, for those of you who were here since the beginning, um, I said you was gonna retire yourself early. It's a lot of people who are gonna be talking about you. Um, yeah, you may look. I don't know if y'all heard that car outside, but you're gonna experience a rapid rise. Like you're gonna take off. Your name is gonna be on a lot of people's tongues, so make sure you protect it. Yeah. You've ascended not only spiritually but just in life in general. For some of you, you may have a podcast that ends up winning some rewards. You may have people come on there. But yeah, you're about to glow up in a major way. How you were in the past is not how you are now. There was a lot of people around you who were draining your energy, which is why you couldn't get to that bag. Yeah, why you couldn't have that fucking payday that you needed, that you wanted, that you deserved. For some of you too, you gave your love away too fast to motherfuckers that didn't deserve it. That was just basically trying to hustle you. For some of you, these are people who may have been in your past life at one time who they're trying to repeat a cycle with you in this lifetime, right? Dead that shit now. Dead that shit now. And for some of you, I feel like you could have been like in a relationship in a past life with this person. For others of you, these people watched you with envy with someone else that you were in love with in a past life. And whoever you and your person were, y'all was paid too. Y'all had a lot of money or a lot of status. I'm seeing the Victorian era for some of you. For others, like the 1950s. For some of you too, this could be, and it's odd to say it like this, but this could be like your grandparents' friends. Like, it's the way that I'm getting it, right? Your grandparents or maybe this is even your parents, they have always, and I don't know if y'all can hear all that loud bopping every time I said that, but confirmation. Um, they always dote on you. They always have a great word about you. Like, they talk so much great shit about you, right? Almost to the point where this other person feels like they're bragging because maybe you do very well for yourself. Maybe you send a couple dollars to your parents or your grandparents or something like that. But this person doesn't experience that. For some of you, you work with the elderly and you take care of your little people, and your little people take care of you. And somebody hating on that. For some of you, you're in an industry where, like, of course you have competitors and shit, but I don't know, like, it could be somebody that's older than you or fuck it, even younger than you. I don't know. But they hating on the fact that you got a certain account and that these people really, really love you. For some of you, be mindful of like what you tell people you do, especially like if you're making a career change and shit like that, especially like some of the people that's closest to you. You better be mindful of people's reactions when you tell them good news, baby. Because while everybody is saying congratulations, everybody ain't really feeling the congratulations. You understand me? There's certain people that you're going to have to leave behind that you really, really fucking care about, that you really, really love. But they fake and they look two-faced. So for some of you, Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight could be significant. For some of you, you can have two masculines competing for you. One is, oh, and I'm having deja vu myself, and we saw the deja vu card. You can have two masculines competing for you. One is fake. Like, he looks good on the outside, but he's horrible on the inside. For some of you too, somebody is gonna be exposed. Look, and I just said that shit. Somebody gonna be exposed for photoshopping all of their pictures and shit like that. They don't really look like that in person. Now, for others of you, somebody who ghosted you is gonna see you in person somewhere, and they gonna kick themselves in the ass because somebody told them, oh, don't fuck with that person. Oh, they can't possibly look like that for their age and this, that, and the other. They got filters and blah, 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 blah. And you really are the real deal. You really are the real deal. And they gonna be mad as hell. For some of you, someone is going to be upset that they were being fake towards you. And the fact that it never broke you, it just motivated you. That they were meant to have had a soul contract with you, but they were just being too fucking goofy. Too fucking goofy, right? And dumb to take it seriously. So now that you've upgraded and this, that, and the other, for some of you, like, we saw the influencer card before. So for some of you, like I said, you gonna blow up online in some way, and somebody is gonna catch wind of you, or catch wind that you have, or that you own this business or this product line or whatever, that the divine stepped in for you and built you up, that you didn't sink to the bottom of the fucking ocean and stay there. Now, for some of you, it's giving me Aladdin and Jafar. Yeah, it's heavy, like Five of Wands, competitive energy surrounding you. But it's like whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Nobody can take that from you. Like it can be delayed. Shit in the contract can be rearranged or quote unquote negotiated or whatever. But yeah, somebody thought they was gonna shut you up and break you and tried to call you fake and this, that, and the other, and spirit gave them all that energy straight back to them, or they about to. For some of you, you've been silent for too long. It's time for you to start speaking your truth. For some of you, I'm hearing you need to speak your truth before the lies ruin your life, and not um the truth that somebody else has fed to you, which is really a lie. I don't know. Take that shit however it resonates. Now, for some of you, someone is going to speak up for you, and you're going to think that this person is just a walking red flag and they're full of broken promises and shit. They're not. This is someone that is going to soothe your inner child. Like, you're going to think, like, this shit is just too good to be true. Now, for others of you, that's the energy that you're leaving. Yeah. Somebody who, they lied so good you believed it. And for some of you, you're a walking lie detector. But yeah, you may have experienced some people who lied so good that you believed it. Like, you see the deep fake energy. For some of you too, be mindful of fake pages. Sir, why do cats like plastic? Or anyway, but be mindful of fake pages sending you messages. Hmm. For some of you too, um, people from your past that you left behind due to the fact that they broke promises and were being fake and all of that shit. Somebody is gonna make a fake page just to communicate with you because their actual page that you know about is blocked. But they want to talk to you so bad because they done seen that you done bounced back, that they didn't destroy you. You feel me? That you've healed your inner child. For some of you, that's how you bounce back, is by healing your inner child and doing something that your inner child would have loved to do. And that's how you got your money. For some of you, you and your person are going to pop out soon. And that's going to break everybody's fucking soul, whoever treated you like shit. Hmm. For some of you too, I don't know. I'm getting 12 days of Christmas. Your person might start giving you, whether it's this year, next year, or whenever it happens, or maybe this is something you guys already do. Um, 12 days of Christmas gifts. I'm almost seeing like an advent calendar. The movie The Holiday Calendar could be significant. That's on Netflix if you want to see it, which also features an advent calendar. Hmm, that's interesting. So for some of you, yeah, you person could exchange gifts for 12 days. For others of you, and I just got a notification, you celebrate Kwanzaa instead of Christmas. For some of you, you may be doing a scavenger hunt with your children for their gifts. Maybe like a cool new family tradition. Like everybody has to sit down and read like a card or something. I don't know, y'all, but I've been on here for a minute. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're just coming in, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for all the comments. Please catch the replay if you didn't catch the full message. But I appreciate you guys and thanks for having me back after my 2-day break. 1310 could be significant. 4019, 4020. I also got a notification for a jazz channel that I listen to that is from the 1940s. So for some of you, you have a parent or a grandparent born in the 1940s, or one of the holiday movies maybe from that year could be significant to you. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Peace. Oh, and if you need to book me for a personal reading, please use my Calendly link.